say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The offense setting up shop at the 46 and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what...
There he goes! Touchdown time! Oh, they will be in and stroll into the end zone for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start this drive with a pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D-linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. On the run, still looking. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And tackled there by the defense. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st down. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on.
That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
That's caught. It's Hairston. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got the back into the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hairston. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. And he's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. Now this offense is back on the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Catch in the middle, it's Denson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Running it to the right. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship. QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Grab near the marker. It's Hairston. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Bama! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Anger. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. To the air on second down. Got his man on the outside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker is Anger. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They get to him as he throws.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time it's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Alabama pushing the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hairston. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Second and goal for the offense. Direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Getting set for the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, what? Most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. It's Johnson. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Touchdown tie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
In the second half, looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Shaw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find...
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes that Alabama offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Crosses the 30, he's going. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move there. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the week.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that.
Going deep. And this one will be ruled incomplete. Made the catch, but just couldn't stay in bounds.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 20. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.